내 자리.
Have you ever thought about where you store your money at home? In many traditions, including Buddhist wisdom, the place where money is kept can impact your prosperity. Today, we'll explore the 7 worst places to store money in your home. Stick around to understand why these spots might be affecting your financial flow and how a few changes can help improve your relationship with prosperity. Before we dive in, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more tips on creating abundance in your life. And let us know in the comments, do you believe the energy of your home can influence your finances? Let's get started. The kitchen is a place of transformation where raw ingredients are turned into nourishing meals. In many cultures, including in Buddhist teachings, the kitchen is viewed as a space of constant energy change, especially with the presence of heat from stoves, ovens, and microwaves. This heat not only transforms food, but is also thought to have an impact on the energy of objects placed within the room. When you store money in the kitchen, particularly near heat sources, it can symbolize a rapid consumption or even burning of resources. The idea here is that just as food is consumed, money stored in this space might also disappear quickly. In Buddhist wealth wisdom, the energy around us affects our material wealth, and it's believed that placing money in areas of high heat or intense transformation can unintentionally encourage financial dissipation. Storing money near the stove, where the heat is intense, or in cupboards close to ovens and microwaves, can attract an energy that doesn't promote accumulation or growth, but rather symbolizes constant use or depletion. This might not lead to literal losses, but it can represent a pattern of expenses that appear as fast as income. The heat associated with the kitchen might subtly influence spending habits or even attract situations where money is spent as quickly as it is earned, giving a sense of burning through resources. Additionally, in Feng Shui, a practice often linked with Buddhist wisdom, money is believed to flourish in spaces that feel stable, calm, and secure. Kitchens are busy areas with frequent traffic, motion, and cleaning. Every time you cook or clean, you're stirring up energy. By keeping money in a place with continuous movement and transformation, you're placing it in an environment that doesn't support the kind of quiet, stable growth that money needs. Imagine, instead, putting your money in a location where it feels protected and undisturbed. This could be a drawer in a quiet room or even a small, dedicated safe. These types of spaces are much more conducive to fostering wealth accumulation than the busy, heat-filled kitchen. There's also a symbolic element to consider. Money kept near areas of food preparation, like near the kitchen counter or in the pantry, can take on the symbolic role of resource management rather than growth. Since the kitchen is a place of daily use and sustenance, it's a space where resources are used up rather than saved. Think about how quickly food is consumed in a household kitchen. Money stored here can follow a similar energetic pattern. To encourage wealth accumulation and prosperity, it's recommended to find a dedicated, calm place for storing money, away from areas of transformation like the kitchen. Many believe that having a special, undisturbed place for wealth invites a sense of respect and protection over your resources. So, while the kitchen serves its vital role in providing nourishment and sustenance, it's best to keep money in a different part of the house where it can breathe in calm, settled energy. The bathroom is a space dedicated to cleansing, where water and other elements work to wash away impurities. In various spiritual teachings, including Buddhist perspectives, water is seen as a carrier of energy, removing what no longer serves us. For this reason, the bathroom is often associated with purification and release. However, these qualities make it less than ideal for storing money. The symbolism behind keeping money in such a space suggests that your financial resources might be subject to similar washing away or loss. Essentially, just as water flushes away waste and impurities, it could also symbolically drain your finances. Bathrooms are filled with areas like sinks, showers, and toilets, all equipped with drains meant to carry things out of the house. By storing money in a space so focused on removal, you may unintentionally invite an energetic flow that doesn't support financial retention or growth. In essence, you're placing your money in an environment where the natural function is to clear out, not to accumulate. This can manifest as financial habits or circumstances where money doesn't seem to stick around, going out as quickly as it comes in. Some believe this energetic influence could even create a pattern where unexpected expenses arise, draining resources more rapidly. Additionally, in Feng Shui, a philosophy closely aligned with Buddhist wisdom, the bathroom is considered one of the least ideal places for anything representing wealth. Bathrooms are places of constant water flow, which, in this context, represents financial outflow or leakage. Feng Shui suggests that if you store money in or near such an area, you may experience financial instability or unforeseen expenditures. Money benefits from being in places that promote stability and growth, far removed from the symbolic energy of flushing and draining. It's also a question of respect for your resources. Money is not just a means of exchange, but an energy that deserves thoughtful treatment. By placing it in an area associated with cleaning and waste, you may unintentionally convey a sense of disregard for it. Respecting money involves keeping it in a secure, stable location, far from spaces intended for cleansing. When you take the time to store your resources mindfully, it reflects an attitude of care and reverence that can support healthier financial habits and stability. For these reasons, avoid storing cash, valuables, or even financial documents in the bathroom. Opt instead for a stable, undisturbed area in your home, like a dedicated drawer or safe in a calm room. Such a choice aligns more closely with the idea of inviting stability, growth, and respect for your finances. Let the bathroom continue to serve its purpose of purification and keep your wealth in a location that supports preservation and accumulation. Guest rooms are spaces designed with a temporary purpose, primarily for visitors who come and go. While they may seem convenient places to store valuables like money, these rooms hold an energy of impermanence, not of stability or continuity. In Buddhist philosophy and other spiritual teachings, there's a belief that the spaces in which we keep our belongings can influence the energy surrounding them. Storing money in a guest room, which is inherently transitional, may symbolize instability in finances, as these rooms are reserved for temporary stays rather than long-term use. Because these rooms are typically used only occasionally, they can take on a dormant energy, lacking the daily warmth and activity of other spaces in the home. Money stored here could reflect a sense of stagnation or passivity, possibly leading to financial situations where wealth doesn't grow or circulate effectively. Just as the guest room waits, unused, for the next visitor, finances stored in such a space might also feel dormant, not attracting the kind of active, prosperous energy associated with financial health and abundance. Another consideration is the symbolic transience that guest rooms embody. By placing money in a room that is frequently unoccupied or only temporarily filled, you may be unintentionally inviting a pattern of financial instability or unexpected outflows. The energy associated with frequent comings and goings can suggest that money stored here may also come and go quickly, without a sense of security or permanence. In Feng Shui, which shares many principles with Buddhist thought, spaces designated for temporary use are not ideal for holding items that represent wealth. Money benefits from being placed in areas that embody stability, calm, and a sense of rootedness, qualities not typically associated with guest rooms. Rooms with regular activity and intentional use are thought to create an environment where financial resources can settle and flourish, rather than remain in a state of limbo. Therefore, if you want to foster a stable and prosperous financial environment, it's better to store money in spaces you use daily or in areas specifically designated for security and preservation, like a safe or a dedicated drawer in your personal room. Keeping money in a main bedroom or an office provides a sense of ownership and continuity, aligning with the principles of financial respect and longevity. In short, let the guest room be what it was intended for, a welcoming, temporary space for visitors. Reserve your wealth for areas of the home that hold permanent energy and support ongoing stability, aligning with the belief that money thrives in places that are consistently cared for and in use. The garage is primarily a functional space built to store vehicles, tools, and other equipment, often separated from the warmth and energy of the home's living areas. Unlike rooms within the main living quarters, the garage is rarely thought of as a space for comfort, relaxation, or personal connection. This disconnection can also impact any valuables stored here, including money. In terms of energy, The garage holds a static quality. Objects are parked or put away, awaiting use rather than actively contributing to the energy flow within the home. According to Buddhist and Feng Shui principles, keeping money in such an environment can symbolize parking or stalling your finances, essentially placing them in a holding pattern that prevents growth and movement. Garages are often cold, dark, and used only for storage or maintenance tasks. These characteristics make them less suitable for fostering the kind of stability and security that money needs to prosper. In Buddhist teachings, money is viewed as a form of energy, and like all energies, it benefits from environments that encourage stability, warmth, and circulation. Storing money in a garage, surrounded by tools, machinery, and vehicles, aligns it with an energy of inaction and even neglect, symbolizing that your wealth may be stalled without opportunities for growth or progress. Furthermore, garages are transitional spaces designed for items that frequently enter and exit the home, such as cars or bikes. This movement reflects a sense of impermanence and instability, qualities not ideal for something as valuable as money. Placing your finances in a space where things are constantly coming and going could unconsciously invite an ebb and flow in financial stability, where money doesn't stay rooted or secure. Imagine if every time you needed to access your money, you had to go to a space that doesn't fully belong to the home's core energy. This separation can symbolically disconnect you from the wealth you're trying to cultivate. In contrast, money stored within the main areas of your home, in a dedicated, secure spot like a bedroom drawer or a personal safe, creates a sense of intention and connection. These spaces, used daily and carefully maintained, foster an energy of stability and growth. This intentional placement aligns with the principles of respect and attentiveness toward your resources, promoting a mindset where money is viewed as something worth protecting and nurturing. To maintain a healthy flow of wealth energy, consider keeping your finances out of the garage and in a location where they can breathe and grow. Spaces within the living area are more likely to offer a sense of permanence, warmth, and activity that supports a positive financial mindset. So while the garage is perfect for your car and tools, reserve it solely for those purposes. Let your finances have a space that's as secure, warm, and stable as your aspirations for wealth. It's convenient to leave wallets, purses, and bags close to the entrance. After all, it's the first place you pass through when you enter or leave home. However, from an energetic and symbolic standpoint, the entrance is an area of constant movement and transition. In traditions influenced by Buddhist and Feng Shui principles, the front door represents the gateway of energy flow into and out of the home. When you store money near this space, you're placing it in a zone of high traffic and fluctuation, which can subtly symbolize instability or a lack of financial permanence. The act of repeatedly entering and exiting can create an energetic flow that suggests money may come and go just as easily without staying in your life for long. The entrance of a home is also where external energy from the outside world meets the personal energy within your space. It's a threshold, not a destination, which means that items kept here are in a state of readiness rather than settled security. Storing your money in this transient area can unintentionally invite a pattern where finances are unstable, moving in and out without the grounded presence that promotes growth and accumulation. It's as if the wealth you hope to keep is always ready to be on its way out. For financial stability, it's beneficial to think of money as an energy that thrives in spaces of calm, security, and permanence. The main areas within your home, away from high traffic zones like the entryway, create a more supportive environment for wealth. By moving your money further into the interior of the home, perhaps to a personal room, a closet, or a secure drawer in a private space, you allow it to be in a place where it can settle and be protected from the constant flow of movement. In Feng Shui, it's recommended to store money in areas with grounding energy, places that feel secure and are rarely disturbed. This could be a sturdy safe or a hidden drawer within a bedroom, study, or office space. Such locations offer a sense of quiet and continuity, which align with the idea of financial security and long-term growth. Money stored here is not in a state of readiness to leave, but rather is given a place of honor and respect, reinforcing a mindset that values accumulation and careful stewardship. To cultivate an environment that encourages financial prosperity, try moving your money to a location deeper within your home. Let the entrance remain a space for welcoming guests and transitioning between the external and internal worlds, while your wealth stays within a dedicated, stable area. By doing so, you're creating a supportive atmosphere that reflects your goals of security, stability, and lasting prosperity. The laundry room is where clothes go through cycles of washing, rinsing, and drying, a space dedicated to cleansing and transformation. This room handles the removal of dirt and impurities, a process often associated with water, soap, and chemicals. While ideal for keeping clothes fresh and clean, it's not an optimal place to store money or valuables. In many traditions, spaces that involve water, especially those focused on rinsing away or cleansing, carry an energy of release rather than accumulation. This makes the laundry room symbolically unsuitable for storing money, as it might suggest that your financial resources are being washed away or lost over time. In spiritual and energy-focused practices like Feng Shui, the constant presence of water in a laundry room is thought to create an unstable environment for wealth. Water here is used to flush out impurities, symbolizing the removal of things we no longer need. By placing money in a space with this purging energy, you could inadvertently set up a pattern where money flows out of your life rather than building up. Just as clothes go into the wash and come out transformed, money stored here might take on a similar cyclical flow, seeming to disappear just as quickly as it arrives. Additionally, laundry rooms are often filled with cleaning agents, bleach, and other chemicals, which can be associated with dissolving and stripping away. From a symbolic perspective, keeping money near these substances could imply a dissolution of wealth, as though your finances are being eroded. Money stored here may not be as visible or accessible, both literally and figuratively. There's a sense that it could be lost from view, or that its value might not be readily apparent when needed, mirroring the way we forget about items tucked away in laundry baskets or storage bins. To create a supportive environment for financial growth and stability, it's better to store money in a place that feels grounded, secure, and undisturbed. Spaces like a bedroom drawer, office cabinet, or safe are ideal because they represent continuity, security, and respect for your resources. In contrast, the laundry room's purpose is to refresh and renew items, not to hold on to or protect them, which doesn't align well with the energetic needs of wealth. In short, avoid keeping any valuables, especially money, in the laundry room. Let this space fulfill its purpose of cleaning and transformation, while you place your finances in a more stable, calm area of the home. By doing so, you're aligning your resources with an energy of preservation and growth, ensuring they stay safe, accessible, and free from the constant washing away energy associated with this room. Keeping money under the mattress is an age-old habit that many people believe keeps their cash safe and close by. However, this practice carries a symbolic meaning of stagnation. When money is hidden away like this, it doesn't have a chance to circulate, grow, or attract new wealth. According to Buddhist wisdom, money is a form of energy that needs movement and an organized, energized environment to flourish. Storing it under the mattress doesn't provide these conditions. Instead, it suggests that finances are being weighed down and kept from reaching their potential. Additionally, the space under the mattress is where we sleep, a place associated with rest and even vulnerability. From a symbolic perspective, combining money with a resting area can create an energy of passivity and inaction. Rather than empowering your wealth, this choice may signal that your finances are in a state of dormancy or even neglect. Buddhist teachings advocate for keeping money in an intentional, respectful space, where it is both organized and acknowledged. An area like a dedicated drawer, a safe, or even a specific section of a closet can signify security and respect for your resources, inviting financial stability and growth. In Feng Shui, it's recommended to avoid storing money in spaces where it's not easily accessible or where it lacks visibility, as this can lead to financial stagnation or obstacles. Money benefits from being in a space that feels open, grounded, and readily accessible, not hidden away in a place of rest and retreat. By choosing a more active, dedicated storage space, you align your resources with a sense of intention and movement, which can positively impact your financial flow and mindset. In short, Rather than hiding money away under your mattress, try placing it in a more intentional location. Let your wealth have a safe, visible, and dedicated spot where it can be an active part of your life, symbolizing prosperity and growth rather than passivity and stagnation. As we've seen, where we store our money at home can have a profound effect on our relationship with financial stability and prosperity. Avoiding symbolically unfavorable spaces like the bathroom, kitchen, or laundry room, and instead choosing safe, stable areas helps create an energy of growth and protection around our finances. Small habit changes like these can bring more balance and a greater sense of financial security. By being mindful of where we keep our money, we show respect and attention to our resources, creating an environment where they can grow in a healthy way. Buddhist wisdom, combined with practices like Feng Shui, suggests that everything in our physical space reflects something about our inner world and our desires for prosperity. But here's the big question. Do you believe that where we keep our money really impacts our financial lives, or is this all just superstition? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious to know what you think. After all, could changing one simple habit really transform your finances? Let's talk about it below.